this on?
That was like a ramen noodle moonsault.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano.
I see that you're wearing Mets gear, as am I.
Yes.
This was the Mets shirt that I bought at WrestleMania last year.
That's right.
And it's like Mets, Mr. Met, Mrs. Met. It has WrestleMania on it. Probably my favorite wrestling shirt. Does it qualify as a wrestling shirt? I mean, I bought it from WWE.
They have wrestling titles.
Yeah. So it does.
But the Mets having titles are just ridiculous.
Yeah, so does Todd Frazier holding a Mets title or a WWE title.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think it's fair to say we miss sports. And we miss them now more than ever. We miss baseball. We'd be watching the Mets right now.
Yeah, you know? This time around, I'd probably be already leaving the Mets.
Oh, right. It's kind of...
This is where they get the 10-game losing
mid
streak.
to late April.
Yeah.
This is when Andrew says, I'm out!
Once they lose 10 in a row, I'm done. And it happens every year.
They start like 9-3.
Yeah.
And then they're 9-13.
They always start
and you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
That team like 3 years ago that they drafted, they got a bunch of free agents and like they couldn't lose for like the first month of the season. And then, did they lose?
It was fun for that 1 month. So, no, I'm wearing this Mets hat because I just don't want to deal with my hair today.
Yeah,
it's just too long.
I never really want to deal with my hair during pre-podcast anymore.
Yeah,
I usually shower right before, and it's just too much to deal with. So
it's awful.
Yeah,
maybe if you could bring one of your, one of your girls to your birthday party.
I should. I really should. Birthday party at Tune Up. Yeah, this is what my hair looks like. Jeez. Fresh out of the shower. It's a lot. When I wake up, this is all up like this. Yeah, it's literally up here.
Right.
And it's dropped because it's wet.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not a good situation.
No. I imagine all of you are going through similar. Maybe trying to cut your own hair. Who knows?
I've heard stories where people are just letting their kids do it and as a joke and putting it on social media and it's all messed up. Yeah. But they're like, I was just going to shave it anyway once the hair salon's open.
I mean, if you're ever going to try to go bald, now's the time.
Sure.
Just to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I can grow a big beard, look like Triple H or Ciampa.
When I'm massaging my shampoo into my head in the shower, I can feel I don't have a good bald head.
No?
A lot of ridges in my head.
Well, that's because you have hair.
Triple H has ridges, right? Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. Anyways, let's get to some wrestling.
Yeah, sure.
That's why we're here.
But
first, we need to thank a new patron. We need to thank Mario Gonzalez.
Nice.
Yeah. So thank you. Obviously, If you want to join, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. That's where you'll get the Money in the Bank recap, which is coming in a few weeks. You know, all the brackets, everything we do on there. The Wednesday Night War recaps, NXT versus AEW. It's all on Patreon. Just $5 to try it out. Just try it once.
Yeah.
You know? And we'll see what Mario thinks.
1 month, listen to everything, and then see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, if you probably have the time. To watch all the content on there. If you want.
Watch it, listen to it.
Yeah. And we don't release shit episodically like the WWE Network. Like, you want the rest of the Ruthless Aggression stuff? Well, come back in August.
Right.
You know,
it's just as we do it.
And then we also have two people that bought T-shirts. Cody Collins bought a pizza. And Rachel Graham got the logo. So
Rachel,
thank you.
Long-time listener.
Yes. Thank you very much. That's at ProWrestlingTees.com. /What's Wrong with Wrestling, where you could get our shirts and all the wrestlers that have been released from WWE in the past couple of weeks.
I really want the Not Here shirt from Ryder.
Not there.
Or Not There. Yeah. Just to give him some
Apparently
support.
That was like the hottest selling shirt for like when it came out. For
next
like that
to
week.
Pizza. Yeah.
Next
pizza
to
was
pizza,
second.
Yeah.
Pizza was second.
Right.
I think it's funny. I saw this. I was like, I almost tweeted you or, tagged you because I wanted you to say something like, I won't name which one it was, mostly because I don't remember. But it was one of the wrestling newsworthy.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Hey, guys, we've got it on good authority that they're already looking for alternate dates or alternate venues for next year's WrestleMania. Like, sure. Like, who wouldn't be doing that? Right? Like, come on.
I could tell you that.
Like, it's just dumb. So they were like, huge announcement. We've partnered with ProWrestlingTees.com to finally put out our shirt. Right. No, you didn't partner. You're not partners with them.
Yeah.
You're using their site to sell your merch, just like we are.
Yeah.
So anyway,
it's just to try to make it sound more important.
Yeah. Anyway, in other news, guys, we have partnered with ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yes.
To put out, I think we have 7, 8 shirts on there now.
We have a lot on there, yeah.
So we're partners, sharing the revenue.
Yes.
That's true. I haven't lied yet. We share the revenue evenly. Yeah. There's a lie. So I think it's hilarious. We've partnered with. Come on.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's probably like a 12-year-old kid. Releasing all these stories.
Our sister doesn't live far from the actual store.
Pro Wrestling
in
Tees?
Chicago.
Oh, is it an actual store?
Yeah, it's called 1 Hour Tees.
Oh,
but
would our shirts be in there?
No,
like on the racks? No, they should be.
So.
They should.
I mean, yeah, of course. Right no, that's what like a lot of wrestlers do signings there. Like CM Punk's done signings at the actual store.
Yeah, I guess you can get a T-shirt in an hour.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you go there and you say, "Hey, I want this What's Wrong with Wrestling T-shirt," they can print it for you real quick.
Yep.
And
we should try that just to do it next time we're in Chicago.
We should tell Jewel to go there.
Why are we not in Chicago, by the way?
What do you mean?
Well, we could do our jobs there. Let's just hang out with Jewel.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Hang out in Chicago.
Yeah.
So this is a great time to travel. No one's in the airports. Tickets are literally they're giving them away.
That's true.
Like oil, just giving it away.
Giving it away. I went to the gas station. They just gave it to me.
Yeah.
It was great.
They're like, we'll pay you to take this oil because we have nowhere to put it. That's literally what happened.
My garage is full of cans.
The oil companies came to Oklahoma, the mecca of oil production and receiving in the U.S., and they went and they were like, no one's driving, guys. We're full. We have nowhere to put it. And they said, we will pay you $37 a barrel to take this off our hands.
Right.
And that's why it was negative $37 a barrel.
Yeah, that's
yesterday. Unbelievable.
It's a crazy time. It's a crazy... Nothing's going on. The only thing that is going on is wrestling.
That's right.
That's the only thing.
That's it. So you might get mad at Vince, but I say, great job, buddy.
You could either watch... You
fought through.
You could either watch Andrew Cuomo on your local programming every day, or you can watch wrestling. Those are your choices.
Right.
But yeah, so before we get into Raw, I want to talk about Money in the Bank first, since the news broke Friday. That Money in the Bank's going to be on the top of Titan Tower, which is just insane and awesome at the same time.
We couldn't be more excited about this. Yeah. We said on last Hot Mic, they finally are getting something dead on.
Yeah.
How can this be bad? There's no way.
I mean,
I love when they're like, Nya Jacks, who's going to stop her?
Well, she's slow.
At Money in the Bank. She's slow.
Just run away from her.
Just run right past. If it's stairs you have to do, Nia's, there's no way she can win.
Yeah, but they're going to do that, like, fake wrestling jogging, where, like, it's like, I fell down.
I'm sure someone's going to grab a janitor by the neck and be like, turn the elevators on. And Nia will do that. And she'll just do.
That'd be funny if, like...
Cut to, like, Asuka and everyone, like, fighting up the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, so for the 2 Money in the Bank matches, they start on the floor, have to get to the roof, where there is a ring, and the ladder will be... Or the briefcase will be hung, so you still have to climb a ladder and get the briefcase on the roof. But that would be cool. Like, for each floor, there's a different way to get to the next floor.
Unbelievable.
Like, this floor, stairs. Next floor, elevator. The other floor, cut a hole in the ceiling and climb up.
You know what? No matter what, even if it's not that, which would be great. Even if it's just get there.
Yeah.
It's a regular office. We haven't changed anything. Please don't wreck some stuff, but we understand.
They're going to move anyway, so I don't think they care. They're moving, destroy the building. And it's so funny how they call it Titan Tower, and it's like, 10 stories?
At the most. It's like 6. It's not.
Look at that tower!
Yeah.
They've done it! Looks like like a Walmart.
Yeah. It's like an office building in the suburbs. And across the street's like a really shitty gas station.
Yeah.
Go to Google Earth and see what's across the street.
Right. We're excited. I think the ways they could ruin it is if they make it like a movie, like they did with, the Boneyard match. If it's, because they can't do action movies. They just can't. Just have the fucking cameraman on each floor. Just show the chaos and all that stuff. It'll be fine. So anyways, on to Raw. We start things off with a Drew McIntyre in-ring promo. And as he walks to the ring, he looks in the camera and says, "Hey, all you cool cats and kittens."
Loved it.
You loved it?
Oh, you don't know what that's from. Oh, you haven't seen it. That's a huge line from Tiger King.
Oh.
Because the woman who everyone thinks killed her husband.
Yeah.
like she gets on her little hot mic, her own little like podcast thing, and everyone's like chiming her and commenting, and she's like, "Hey, all you cool cats and kittens."
Well, but
that's what it's from.
She didn't invent that line. I've heard that before.
Just imagine The Mask just came out, and it's the #1 movie in America,
right?
And Drew goes, like, he comes to the camera and he goes, "It's smoking." You'd be like, that was funny.
Sure.
So this was a great line.
Yeah, but
it's an award nominee.
She didn't invent it. Like before Jim Carrey, no one went smoking. No one did that.
They did that's smoking, but he reinvented it.
Yeah.
Trust me, this was great. Sorry.
Well, no, it's not, because you have to get the
Tiger
reference.
King.
If you're not watching Tiger King,
you're the last person in America per Netflix numbers.
Whatever.
Raise your hand if you haven't seen Tiger King.
Oh,
okay.
so now we like pop culture references on WWE all of a sudden?
No, Morrow's pop culture references are from 87. No one gets that.
Fine.
Yeah.
So then he gets in the ring, and the graphic read, Universal Champion Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Okay.
Universal Champion.
Oh, it did? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah. This shit happens way too often. Every few months, they fuck this up, and I don't know why.
How many people are in the truck, would you say? In a truck. And a broadcast like this. Maybe you give them a few less because of COVID. But there's got to be at least 4 people. There's got to be a guy that goes, you do the logo, or you do the...
the technical director, the graphics guy.
All right, let me look at it. Okay, it's ready to go. Can you prove it one more time? That's what you do for a billion-dollar company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember we used to get to use that shit when I was in college, and people would fuck it up. Like, we're college students.
Right.
This is a professional television show.
For sure.
So Drew says, "I always heard it's lonely at the top, but that's a lie. Because it's crowded as hell. Everyone wants to be the champ." And then he talks about Seth Rollins attacking him last week, and then he challenges Seth to a match at Money in the Bank for his WWE Championship. He challenges Seth.
Yeah.
Because he's so cool. He's so badass that he challenges the,
I mean, yeah, the champ should never challenge anyone, right? So I get that that's a little funky.
It's just to try to make him seem so badass, I guess.
Right.
Which, I don't know. If Stone Cold might have done that before, but usually it was always Vince trying to fuck him.
I mean, a lot of guys go like, "Hey, this is my belt. If anybody wants it, come get it." So it's kind of an open challenge.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then music hits and they get a shot.
Right. So then McIntyre's interrupted by Zelina Vega, Angel Garza, and Austin Theory.
Give me a second.
Vega right away.
My God.
2 seconds into the show, she wins an award.
Like a diamond top, separated. It's all boobs. Just coming out of everywhere.
Yeah.
Legs everywhere. Shows her stomach.
Stomach.
This might have been the best she's ever looked. Sorry. I mean, I'm
sorry. There's nothing to apologize about.
I mean, I'm not apologizing.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
So, she distracts McIntyre because, how would he not be distracted by her? She distracts him so that Andrade can attack him from behind. However, 10 seconds later, McIntyre claymores Andrade.
Like 9 seconds later. It was very quick. Right.
And then Vega tells Garza and Theory to attack McIntyre, but they're afraid. So McIntyre claymores Andrade again, but this time it sends him over the top and out of the ring.
I kind of like that. You don't really see that from bad guys that much, like in the sense that when it's 3-on-1, she's like, "Go get them," and they're like, "No, he'll kill us. He's gigantic."
No, I'll wait for my match with him later.
Right.
Then I'll be brave.
Yeah.
So anyways, McIntyre then looks in the camera and says, "You might want to put the kids to bed because I'm going to slaughter Angel Garza." In their match later. So next up, we have Aleister Black versus Austin Theory, Money in the Bank qualifier, with Zelina Vega on commentary.
This was awesome.
King sucking up to her was funny.
Yeah.
Black knocked Theory out of the ring, so Vega went to the stage to distract her husband, Aleister Black, and then Theory took advantage. And then Vega dropped a truth bomb. Take a listen.
This is us on top of our game. Last week I stood here on top of this table. I mean, who doesn't love a woman on top?
Not everything went well for you last...
On top of the game. Still talking. On top of the game. Hello.
What did she just say?
Table. I mean, who doesn't love a woman on top?
What is she saying? She's talking very quickly.
Who doesn't love a woman on top?
Right, exactly. What did you do? Did you pause and leave? Well, you live by yourself, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
So you can just stay right there.
do. On the couch that when you come over, you sit on.
Fun. She did say, I'm trying to forget that. She did say, everybody knows how creepy Aleister Black is at one point. I thought that was great.
Right.
And they've mentioned almost every other couple publicly, except for this one.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't mentioned Charlotte and Andrade, but like they really haven't been connected. Like now her guys are fighting Black. And I guess it's okay. It's okay. Like this is a show.
You
That's
can. You can.
Yeah.
Especially when they're feuding with each other.
Right.
But yeah, Aleister advances with the Black Mass. He gets in the Money in the Bank match. Byron interviews Black after the match, and Aleister makes a lame joke about if he goes to Titan Tower, he'll have to cover all of his tattoos. He's like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're wrestlers, and there's a lot of wrestlers there, and it's okay. I think it'd be okay.
And then he says, I mean, you know, I'm sure Michael Hayes has been there with his fucking jumpsuit and fanny pack.
Right.
So, you know, they let him in. But then he says he's going to turn each floor of the building into his opponent's own personal hell.
Hell.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, hell. And then he goes,
Yeah.
like, just walk away.
Right. Again, he's never been good at talking.
I mean, isn't there a promo class? I've seen it on TV
And,
and YouTube.
Well, and what they write for him sucks too. So
Right.
Next up, we have Shayna Baszler versus Indy Hartwell.
Who are you?
In NXT, and I guess that's a wild card NXT talent on
NXT
Raw.
signee? Like, do you know that she's NXT?
Well, they said she's from NXT.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we might have seen her once or twice before in a jobber match.
Lose to someone with a different name.
And before the match, Charlie Caruso asked Shayna, "Did you take things too far last week against Sarah Logan?" And Shayna says, "Too far? Did I break any rules? No, I just broke Sarah Logan's arm." So.
And then bottom right, and then she said,
Who are you?
because she's like, Sarah who?
Right, yeah, we'll get to Sarah later, actually. There's some interesting stuff there and rumors that we'll get to.
Good, can't wait.
But in the match, Shayna went for the arm stomp, but Hartwell moved her arm. So, all right, good on her. But then 30 seconds later, Shayna fucking did it anyway.
Yeah.
And as soon as she did it, she hit it. The ref immediately called for the bell. Even like the bell keeper rang the bell before the ref even said anything.
Yeah,
it was like, stop, ding, ding,
ding,
ding,
ding, ding, no.
Shayna is the winner for arm stomp.
Like Kurt Angle won a gold medal with a broken friggin' neck.
Yeah.
At least ask her if she wants to move on with her quote unquote broken arm.
Maybe they asked Hartwell before the match, like, hey, if she hits you with the arm stomp, do you want us to just end the match? She's like, yes, please.
End it immediately. It'll most likely be fake broken, and I'd need to go to the hospital.
But at least they awarded the match to the correct person this time.
Right.
Shayna gets the win.
They really went over the top to get that right. She's like, raise my hand.
Yeah.
Raise it.
Right. So then the doctors check on Hartwell, but Shayna attacks her. She puts her arm in the middle of a ladder and then kicks it while the ref and doctors just watch.
Yeah.
They just, I guess they're afraid of her.
What could they do?
I guess they're afraid of her.
They're men against a woman. There's nothing they could do.
She's a cage fighter.
Right.
Don't forget. Yeah. Well, not anymore, but they still call her that. The announce team is acting horrified about what happened, but they keep showing replays. And then Tom Phillips like, oh my God, one more time.
Yeah. NFL
Here it is again. And from two more angles.
I hope the family's not watching at home.
Yeah.
Let's see it again.
Let's call them. Hey, check this out.
SNL had a good skit. I forget. I think it was Pete Davidson was the quarterback. And they're like, well, the first three quarterbacks got hurt. So they're going to fourth string emergency quarterback, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they cut to Pete Davidson, like, and this is after he's become like famous,
Right.
you know? And he's like, and the whole crowd just laughs, like, oh God. And he's like in the floor with his legs. So when they hit him, he goes straight back.
Right.
And you hear, like, oh God. Oh God! And then, then he bends him the other way, and they show 6 different replays, and they cut to Keenan is over him with a gun or a Bible, and like, oh my God! It looks like the doctor can't tell whether to help him or to shoot him. It's pretty funny.
With currently no NBA, NHL, or MLB, you might think there's nothing to bet on. Well, you'd be wrong. Our exclusive partner, BetOnline, still has hundreds of events, games, and props to wager on, from their online casino to poker and blackjack, as they are bringing the Vegas to you. Are you missing the NFL? Well, no problem. BetOnline has daily Madden NFL 20 simulations you can wager on. And if you're into entertainment betting, you can still bet on Survivor, Big Brother, American Idol, stock prices, and even the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. All open 24 hours a day and all online. Visit the website or use your mobile device and join today. And remember to use the promo code CLNS50 to receive your new welcome bonus. BetOnline.ag, your online wagering solution. Next up, we have Ricochet and Cedric Alexander versus Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink. I mean, I don't even know which one you want me to press.
Bottom right.
There's that. I mean,
Who are you?
we've seen them before.
Vink? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Thorne and Vink.
I know the Shane Thorne. I think.
Well, yeah, that's his new tag team partner. They've been on Raw a few times.
Yeah,
To
whatever.
lose every time, I think.
Whatever. These guys have already been buried, Ricochet and
Oh, yeah.
Alexander. So what's the point of throwing up against jobbers? Okay, jobbers. Yay.
Yeah, and they win with the recoil followed by the lumbar check. And last time the recoil was like the fucking go to kick move, and now it's the code breaker again.
Right.
So they're going back and forth. They can't make up their minds. I don't know
what they're doing.
Yeah. Next up, we have a Bobby Lashley video promo. He's in a gym, probably the Performance Center gym. He says, "Hi, everybody. I'm Bobby Lashley." He said that.
Stop.
No, he actually said, "Hi, everybody.
Hi,
I'm
everybody.
Bobby Lashley."
I'm Bobby Lashley. The way you said it.
And then he motions for Lana to come, and she walks into frame. And then Lashley says, "I'm going to show you how easy it is to flip this tire." And it's, and then he walks away from the tire. Wow. What a tease. You better stay tuned for that.
Ugh.
Oh, I better stay tuned. I got to see if he can flip this tire.
Yeah, that's I see people doing at the gym every day.
Right.
I think I've flipped one or two myself, not hard.
Yeah, no. Next up, we have Kyra Sane versus Nya Jacks.
There's a few of these again matches.
That's a Kyra Sane match and the Kyra Sane button.
There you go.
Yeah, we saw this last week. Caruso interviews Kyrie and Asuka before the match, and Asuka yells, "No one is ready for Asuka." What?
Huh?
I was like, oh, she's going to do it for Kyrie. No one's ready for Kyrie, but no one's ready for Asuka.
That's all. That's the only English she knows, Andrew.
I remember when Asuka was Asuka.
Yeah.
Anyways, early in the match, Nia picks up Kyrie, throws her down hard into the bottom turnbuckle, her head hitting the turnbuckle. Again, a couple weeks ago, Nia was talking about how someone, Ronda Rousey, was unsafe and kept hurting Alexa. And then we reminded her that, no one's more unsafe than Nia Jacks. Mm-mm. And here she is, third match back, almost kills Kyra Sane. The ref checks on Kyrie, and you can hear someone say, she says she's okay. So, they were worried about her. It looked dangerous. It was not safe at all. And
when you're bigger and stronger, like if we're going to wrestle, right? You can't, easily put me down. But if you're going to wrestle with Leo or Matthew, right? Mm-hmm, yeah. You could do things easier.
Right.
You should be doing less damage to people, Nia. You're stronger than everybody. It doesn't make any sense.
She's horrible.
Just works so hard.
The worst. So she wins with the Samoan drop. Obviously, whatever. I guess she was ready.
To that.
Next up, we have a Seth Rollins video promo. He says he and McIntyre have a lot in common. Most people don't know what it's like to beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania, but I do. And then Rollins accepts McIntyre's challenge because WWE needs a proven leader. And then he says, "I'm going to take your title at Money in the Bank, not because I want to, but because I have to."
Yeah.
And it looked like he was just home on some expensive chair or something. But next up, this might be the worst segment of all time. It's I don't even know. Anyways, it's Carpool Karaoke with the Viking Raiders. Eric is driving, Ivar is holding a giant turkey leg, and they're both wearing their Viking headgear in the car. What can go wrong?
I'm Ivar, and this is Eric. Viking Raiders! We are Vikings who love to fight. Viking Raiders! The raid is here, and we're here to stay. Viking Raiders! We're men with beards who all should fear. Viking Raiders! We worship Thor, and we'll knock him to the floor. Viking Raiders! We're here to conquer the tag team division. Viking Raiders! Viking Raiders! Viking Raiders! Viking Raiders!
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
You love it?
Who loves it? Who were these two 9-year-olds leaving a Thor-themed birthday party? Because that's what this sounded like. Guys, there's no one out there that could have liked this. You've made a joke out of the two of the most dominant tag team guys we've seen in maybe 10 years. And now they're a joke. They're a joke. Not even a funny joke.
By the way, it wasn't even karaoke. They
Yeah.
weren't singing along to a song. They had their own shitty song with no background music.
God.
We worship Thor and we'll knock him to the floor?
Oh my God.
That's not how you worship someone.
Why do you worship Thor? What? You worship him?
Because he's a Viking.
You're a pro wrestler.
We worship Thor and we'll knock him to the floor.
Just when you think they can't possibly go any lower.
I mean, we thought they buried them when they called them the Viking Experience. This is way worse. This is just, that was atrocious. Holy crap.
I did quickly, before we move on, I did glance at the hot mic.
Yeah.
And some people are asking, is this really live? Like, what are we watching? The time is 8:28 Central. It is April 21st. We are live. So if you're watching on hot mic, you could see us live. Again, we're not sure if we're going to do this. If you're watching this podcast tomorrow,
we're
not sure.
It's
if
the
we're
first
gonna do
time
this
we're
again.
doing the podcast live.
We're
It's on
trying
hot
new things.
mic.
Corona.
Yeah.
Making us try different things.
Right.
Getting outside.
Yeah.
Thinking outside the box.
You can do it, if you're not on there, you can go to Hot Mic, download the app Hot Mic, use the invite code Andrew278, follow us on there, do all that good stuff.
Yeah, and then again, we're not reading the comments because we're trying to just focus on doing the show.
Yeah. All right, so after that debacle, we have MVP versus Apollo Cruz.
How is this a qualifying? What has either one of these guys done to qualify for something where you can win an automatic title shot?
Well,
Explain.
who else is left at this point, really? I mean, I hate
know.
MVP, but
Lashley, at least maybe kind of outside, deserves it. Forget
that was
we
his
hate
home.
him.
That was his home gym.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather have Apollo Cruz than Lashley. Fuck
Yeah,
Lashley.
sure. What the fuck is Ricochet doing?
He's in a tag team. What are you talking
I don't know
about?
that he's done.
Yeah,
Either Ivar or Eric could do
You
this.
could have Ricochet. Yeah, I mean, this match is for Ricochet.
Right. How is he not getting thrown like off the building?
Yeah.
Just don't get it.
So MVP cuts a promo before the match claiming WWE called him to be a part of Money in the Bank.
No hard feelings, Aleister Black. I mean, it's Apollo Cruz. That guy.
Yeah. Forgot his opponent. Forgot who his opponent was.
Oh my God. Who? Apollo Cruz. Yeah, that guy. Fired immediately. If there's ever a time you need to fire someone immediately, it's this. Plus, he was out of breath the entire time just from walking to the ring. Mm-hmm. Completely out of breath. He had to take a few breaks because you just walked to the ring.
Shane, the Hurricane couldn't do some jobs. You know, they furloughed him.
I don't understand this.
MVP was hired as a backstage
Keep in mind,
guy.
this guy was hired before COVID-19.
Yeah.
Before.
So MVP hits the playmaker, but his finishers don't work anymore, so Apollo kicks out. And, at least Apollo Cruz got the win. Thank God for that. And it's been so long since we've seen him win a match that I forgot what his finisher was.
Yeah.
But then, he did it, the spin-out powerbomb, so I was like, oh, yeah, he has a cool finisher. That's right. It's been like 3 years since we've seen it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. He's never finished anyone.
No.
In 3 years.
No.
I knew he was going to win. You can't put MVP in this match. He'll die before he reaches the third floor.
Right. Next up, we have Liv Morgan versus Ruby Riott.
Again?
This feud, I mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Same old Monday Night Raw.
But I will give them this. The end of the match was really cool. Like, Liv was knocked down. She was on her knees. Ruby ran the ropes, but then Liv got up and hit the flatliner off the ropes for the win. It was fast. It was very well done. And Liv got a win, And
then as she was backing up, walking out, she did the lick her lips thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. But, she can't get in the Money in the Bank match, unfortunately.
Right.
She'll just fight Ruby till the end of time. Back to Bobby Lashley. Bobby flips the tire, and then he walks over to an even bigger tire. To be continued.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for that.
Guys, I have something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the new guy. Go ahead. Yes, Joe Pisano, new writer. Lashley goes to a gym and he flips a tire. Well, first he's going to tell us he flips a tire. Then he goes to break.
That's tremendous.
Thank you, Vince. And then he flips the tire.
Uh-huh.
And then we say, we'll be right back.
I'm a genius.
That's it.
Wow, and did it help the ratings at all? Not a point.
Not the day. That's horrible.
Next up, we have Rey Mysterio versus the Murph. The last Money in the Bank qualifier for the men on Raw. Murphy stomps on Rey Mysterio's already dislocated fingers on the ramp. Like he just steps on his hand. Why didn't the ref stop the match?
Yeah.
Right there and then.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, it's
Where's
over.
the timekeeper? Asleep?
It's over.
Ring the bell.
He dislocated his finger earlier, so his finger's going the wrong way. And then he stomps on it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how fucking painful that would be?
Clearly broken.
Yeah. It might be fucking dismembered. I'm surprised he didn't lose a finger. And Ray went on to win the fucking match. Panama Sunrise, 619, and the Frog Splash.
Again, when Murphy had that match with Roman Reigns, everyone's like, holy shit, Murphy's really good.
Right.
Then he joins Seth Rollins, thing, and I'm like, oh, great, Murphy's getting a push.
Yeah.
Then he loses to a 20-year vet who's been the champ before, who has no business being in a who's next type of match. That's what Money in the Bank has always been. Who's the next guy up that is ready for a title shot? Why is Rey Mysterio in this match?
Because he's Rey Mysterio.
He needs a shot?
No, it's because he's Rey Mysterio.
He's had shots recently. He fought Brock Lesnar recently for the title.
He's a bigger name, and they're desperate for anyone to get the pay-per-view or the network.
No one outside of wrestling fans are going to be like, oh, Rey Mysterio's in this? I'm going to buy the network. That doesn't happen. Keep your current fans happy. You're losing fans at a faster rate than you're gaining new pro wrestling fans. Keep what you have. It's easier to keep a current customer than to find a new one. In any business in America, keep the ones you got and push Murphy. Murphy in this match would be amazing.
I already knew he was losing.
Amazing.
Again, I came to terms with his loss a week ago when they announced it.
I know, me too, but it's just dumb. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have put Murphy against
Well, so right now
Apollo Cruz and put Ray versus MVP and then have those two move on. Apollo Cruz? You've done nothing to push this guy.
Yeah. Well, so far there's 4 men in the Money in the Bank match. They're all baby faces.
Right. And I guess if I had to pick one of those 4, it would be Black.
Yeah, but I'm taking the 2 unknowns.
You're
bet
taking
on
the field.
them over.
Right, whoever they are.
Yeah, I mean it's it's for a heel to win.
I'll take none of them.
Right. I can't
No,
see
none of them. Whenever they announce the 6, I'll take the unknown run-in.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, who else on SmackDown? I mean, Cesaro lost. I guess Nakamura could get in there.
Sure.
Maybe Sami Zayn. I don't know. I don't know who else. Like whoever's like the people that have been appearing on SmackDown. Like Morrison, he's not. I guess they're not tag champs anymore. I guess he could be in there.
Why
but
wouldn't he be?
Huh?
Sure. Yeah, Morrison. Let him be in there.
But then I can't see him
Probably
cashing
been
in.
in one in the past.
I can't see him cashing in and winning the main title.
No.
I mean, Black. I don't think this fits Black winning either way.
Can Dolph still get in? I mean,
Because like he has a slow entrance anyway. Click, 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 click. By then, the guy can just fucking run away. You know?
Yeah, they usually passed out in the ring.
Yeah.
Magic, click, 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 click.
The guy wakes up.
Crap, this stupid thing.
Yeah. Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Angel Garza and Zelina Vega. Vega says McIntyre, won't make it to Money in the Bank, and she walks away. And then Angel Garza tells Charlie later, I want you to ask me how it felt to beat the champion. And then he says something to her in Spanish. I translated, and pretty sure it was, I want you to fuck me tonight. And then she replies, I can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that happened?
Well, but he did say something like, watch me tonight. And then she's like, I can do that.
Yeah.
So She was looking really good too.
She likes
really
it.
tight black dress. Well, yeah, she's been loving on him for a while.
Yeah.
So at some point, there's gonna be a match between her and his fiance. Pudding.
The
match,
winner gets to suck my dick.
pudding match, lingerie match.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Charlotte Flair versus Caden Carter. Another wild card. 2 wild cards. She's the NXT champion. What is she doing here? What's she doing here? She's on Raw more than she's on NXT.
Right. She's fighting.
Has she even been on NXT since she won the title?
I think she had like a promo.
Yeah, but wasn't it like a video promo?
Well, a lot of them are right now.
Figure 8 for the easy win. I'm tired of Charlotte. I'm so tired of her.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I didn't want her to win at WrestleMania, but yeah, I'm whatever.
She always wins. It's the same fucking shit every time.
There's no reason I have her fight Caden Carter. Like,
You know, when
that's
Triple H was pretty much the champion for 3 years, I mean, he lost it a couple times, but he'd win it right back. It was boring, and that was Triple H.
right.
It got boring with him being the champion for that fucking long. I'm tired of this Charlotte shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it. Back to Bobby Lashley. He struggles. This is the biggest tire now, this giant tire. He struggles to lift the tire at first, so he punches and kicks it. He's like, stupid tire, and he punches it a couple times. Then he eventually flips the tire.
Great. It's 200 pounds. Could you roll me over?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Great.
Good for him. I'm proud of him.
Great.
Then we have Andrade versus Akira Tozawa with Vega ringside. This was actually a pretty fun match. Hammerlock DDT for the win.
Yeah.
Then the Street Profits come out. They dance with Byron Saxton, and then they introduce Bianca Belair because she has a match against Santana Garrett.
Who are you?
She's jobbed on NXT TV a few times. And
For
she's
sure.
still really bad.
Yep.
Still really bad. There was a part in the match where she super kicked Bianca in the shoulder. It was just like, holy fuck.
Not ready for primetime player.
No. But Bianca's outfit was cool. It was just the Raw logo like 100 times all over it.
It's clear, though, that Ford is on coke.
Well,
He
they
got
were
way too excited.
Ford and Dawkins were screaming on commentary at the top of their lungs, which if we did that right now, that would be super annoying. It would kill your
We
ears.
would blow you guys away.
I mean, I'm
Below
sure
me.
it might have happened by accident a few times.
I'm
but,
sure I've done it, but yeah.
They did it the whole fucking match.
The whole show.
It was just obnoxious. Even
Yes.
I think Jerry was like legit trying to calm them down a few times. Vince was probably like, calm them down.
Yeah.
Or something. But yeah, Bianca obviously wins, KOD, all that good stuff. Then finally we have Drew McIntyre versus Angel Garza. During Garza's entrance, Jerry Lawler said, the women in the locker room are smitten with him. Hey, Jerry, quit stalking the women, all right? You're not going to get married to one of them again. Pretty sure that's not going to happen.
I'm pretty sure it'll happen. That's what he does.
Which one?
She was just born.
Oh, God.
So we'll see her in
good Lord.
18 years.
Good Lord. So McIntyre dives onto all three Stooges outside the ring, throws Andrade over the barricade and Claymore's theory, and then he Claymores Garza for the win. And then after the match, he goes to the announce table, starts joking around with Byron. Then he's like, I'm going to go give him another one. So he gives Garza another Claymore, and then he gives Theory another Claymore. And then McIntyre lays on the stage at the end of the show and does Andrade's pose.
Yeah.
And then for like a couple seconds, the title was like over his crotch. So it looked like he was naked.
Look like
And
Shawn Michaels.
He sent the picture to Shawn Michaels on Twitter.
He did?
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then, yeah.
Oh, that's
And then
great.
Shawn Michaels replied, touche, Undertaker. I mean, because he's big. He's a tall guy. He's got black hair. No, but he did say touche. Touche. Touche, McIntyre.
Touche.
Yeah. So that was the end of SmackDown. It's really just Vega's stable. Each of them have a match every week.
Yeah.
Because I guess, they're just, they don't have many people showing up.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the end of Raw. So let's give some awards.
All right.
So who'd you have for worst dressed?
I had Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott, huh?
Riot Squad.
Why? What's so bad about Ruby Riott?
I just didn't like what she was wearing. Gross.
You didn't like any of it, huh?
Not really.
I had Shane Thorne's bleached hair.
Sure.
He just did that.
Sure.
He didn't have that before. It doesn't look good on him.
No.
Best dressed?
Vega.
Yeah, and there was a lot of them looked good. Caruso looked good. Bianca looked good. Liv looked really good. But do we even need this award anymore? It's just Vega every time.
I've picked Mandy and Liv a couple times here and there, but she does win a lot.
Yeah, but this is Raw. You know, we're just doing Raw now, and Mandy's on SmackDown.
Correct.
Worst acting?
It's got to be MVP. My God.
He was bad. But the Street Profits screaming for like 5 minutes.
Oh, it can't be worse than a guy
I
forgetting
wanted to
who he's
stab
fighting.
my ears. That's true. That's true.
They're both were pretty bad.
Best acting?
Vega.
Yeah, it's got to be Vega again.
She was good. No one was
She's
even
really
close.
good.
Maybe Drew would be a honorable mention, but she's so good.
Vega's already like in the top 3 of like best woman talkers of all time.
All time, yeah.
It's like Vega, Alexa Bliss, and AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Those are the top 3. Right there.
Yeah.
And they're all little shorties. You know? Worst comment? Nobody's ready for Asuka?
No, MVP forgetting who he's fighting.
Again. Yeah, I mean...
I have to go with that.
Yeah. Best comment?
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
I had Who Doesn't Love a Woman on top.
Yeah.
Because it did a lot for me.
Indy.
Worst match?
What did you put?
Shayna versus the Jobber.
Sure.
Who cares? I hate her. Again, Shayna, we didn't like Shayna when she first came to NXT. Then she got better.
Yeah.
Had some good matches. She was just at least a legit threat. She's just boring now. Super slow-mo match.
Jacks.
Nice. I had Charlotte and Caden Carter. Best match?
I put Aleister Black and Austin Theory.
Okay, I went with Andrade versus Tozawa.
Okay.
Worst move?
Ashley flipping the tire.
Oh. You didn't like that? Which tire?
The last one.
The last one.
That's horrible.
I had Nya almost killing Kyrie.
Yeah.
That could have been bad. Why? Why do they still fucking let her do this? She's fucking... Oh, right, because she's The Rock's cousin or whatever.
She's a monster.
Best move?
I injure most girls. Let's see. I stole that from someone on Hot Mic. I saw it when I checked and I just know. Sorry, whoever did it. Would you say worst?
No, best move.
Oh, best move.
I like Liv's flatliner.
Yeah.
It was like out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit, that was cool.
Right.
I like it.
Done.
Worst moment?
Viking Raiders.
Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
We worship door and we'll knock him to the floor. Viking Raiders. I am a fucking turkey leg. I look like a piece of shit. Viking Raiders. They wear their fucking horns in the car.
Yeah. For Carpool Karaoke, whatever it was.
God.
Carpool birthday, 9-year-old birthday party.
It's like they're about to feud with the Street Profits. Are they trying to make them the Street Profits? I don't understand.
Are they?
Well, like that, they're funny, like the Street Profits.
Oh.
Like how funny these guys are.
Right.
It's
Funny
like, this
versus
is
funny
not
equals garbage.
Funny.
Right.
Yeah, and they had these two tag teams had great matches in NXT against each other.
Yeah.
Remember the Viking Raiders versus Ricochet and Aleister Black in NXT? Mm-hmm. We were that was TakeOver last year in New York. It was such a great match. Yeah. Best moment?
It'd have to be something Vega did. I mean, the Drew thing at the end, copying Andrade / Shawn, it was kind of funny. So
I had Liv getting a win.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, you could just say Vega coming out. But Liv Morgan got a win. Yay. It means nothing.
Yeah.
It will, it doesn't mean anything at all. But, good for her.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for awards. So now it's time for some breaking news. Obviously, there were a ton of WWE releases, and Rusev was the biggest name.
Oh, yeah, I guess this all happened.
Yeah, we haven't been able to really talk. I mean, we talked about it. It happened last Wednesday, so we talked about it on the Wednesday Night War podcast on Patreon, but, not on this one. But, yeah, Rusev was the biggest name that was released. Hopefully he goes somewhere. I'm sure he'll go somewhere.
Somewhere. Good. I mean, he's too good. He's
probably
great.
AEW.
He's a good wrestler. He's a great talker. Somewhere.
But his wife's staying for now.
For now.
Lana stays.
Yeah.
Life imitates art sometimes. You know?
Sometimes.
Macho Man once said, I did a storyline with my wife, and I didn't got a wife for no more.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Also, sadly, Howard Finkel passed away last week at the age of 69.
Yep.
R.I.P. him. He was really great. Anytime you hear Joe, yell, and new, he's quoting Howard Finkel.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, on to some funny stuff. Former XFL Commissioner Oliver Luck is suing Vince McMahon for wrongful termination.
What?
Apparently, Vince did not pay Luck his guaranteed money.
What?
But that's what happens when you file for bankruptcy. You don't pay anyone.
It was because of whatever. Whatever. That's stupid.
Well, what's
They only
stupid?
stopped because of what happened in the world. They wouldn't have stopped the season.
Well, maybe.
Corona, COVID.
Well, you don't know. The other football season didn't finish.
No, Vince put too much money in. They would have finished it out. I don't know.
I don't know about that,
I think
especially with
that's
all the
stupid.
WWE stock that
Oh,
was
how
involved
could you
in
How could you possibly win that lawsuit? Everyone's getting laid off all over the country. So everyone's suing their company. Wrongful termination.
Oh, I'm sure
You can't afford it.
I'm sure he won't win.
Yeah.
Who has Vince lost a lawsuit?
I don't
ever?
think so.
And then also Tuesday morning, earlier today, current 24/7 champion Rob Gronkowski told the Patriots that he wants to play again for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with his buddy Tom Brady. And then a few hours later, the fucking trade happened.
Sure. What'd they get? What did they say?
The Patriots got they gave them Gronk and a 7th, but they got a 4th.
It's always funny when they have to, a 7th? Like, that evens it out?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's even. So they're basically a 4th rounder for a guy who's retired. Fucking the Patriots, man. They're always getting something.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Never know. I mean,
He's injured. He'll play 8 games for them. Maybe a playoff game.
Oh, yeah, he always gets injured for sure. But now what? What happens to the 24/7 title?
He's not playing yet. They can't even show
Well,
up.
I know, but he's got to lose it at some point.
Yeah, it's vacant. Okay. One of our wrestlers is now in the NFL.
Yeah, that's
Yes!
No, for real. They'll let him keep the title for the whole fucking NFL season.
Was he signed by then? Like a contract? Because why would he do that and then just go right back to football? How does that even work? I'm so confused.
Vince will probably pay him either way.
There
you go.
Yeah, he can't be in wrestling things and be in the NFL. I'm sure the NFL has rules against that.
Do they? What do you mean? Like Roethlisberger was on Raw and beat someone up.
Yeah, I don't know. Not in a match though.
Yeah, they did the DX chops and everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how he drops it or doesn't drop it. Maybe they could just retire it with him.
Sure.
All right, on to rumors.
Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe!
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet!
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance!
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed!
So according to Dave Meltzer, WWE doesn't want Roman Reigns mentioned on TV right now, which, I mean, you could say that makes sense because they haven't. They haven't mentioned him.
Right.
So maybe it's true.
And why? Just to keep him off of our minds because we're going to forget him? They want us to forget him?
I think Vince is pissed at him.
Jesus.
Vince is pissed at him.
Yeah, whatever.
Cornette said it as well, and Cornette knows Vince better than me, so...
Yeah. So dumb.
Also, Meltzer claims that despite Sarah Logan being released, she was at the Performance Center on Raw, and she was actually scheduled to be on Raw, but was pulled at the last minute.
Oh, wow.
Which is probably good for her since she would have just been destroyed by Baszler again, I'm sure.
Right.
But
How
now,
would she have been if her arm was broken?
But now they're really taking advantage of these people because they're releasing them from their contracts, and now they're like, hey, you can still be on Raw if you want. We're just going to pay you a shit ton less.
Shit ton less. They're probably like, we'll feed you.
Yeah. They probably pay them what they pay the jobbers, like the local indie talent. That's what they are now.
$200 for the night or something.
Yeah, probably.
Horrible.
Yeah. And also and this is, they did these releases like just a few days, or was it was like the day after that they deemed it an essential business. We're an essential business, and
an essential business, and then they fire everybody, right?
Yeah.
How stupid.
Yep. And then according to bodyslam.net, Vince McMahon wanted to turn the Revival into a comedy act, which I thought they already were one, but this was even more of a comedy act. They got photos of the concept art showing different ring gear designs. Like, did you see it?
Bow ties and they look like butlers, like funny butlers.
Well, one was like a giant
clown
hat.
Butlers.
Oh, I had it pulled up. Damn. One was like a giant, fucking Dr. Seuss hat or something.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? No wonder they wanted to fucking leave.
Yeah.
And then someone tweeted this to Dash Wilder, who is now going. He's now known as Cash Wheeler.
Is that his real name?
No, Cash? I doubt it. I think it's just his new wrestling name.
Yeah.
But then he retweeted that and he said, plead the fifth. After they said, hey, these designs, he's like, oh, plead the fifth.
Well, of course he pleaded. It's got to be real.
Yeah.
His name is Daniel Wheeler.
That's right, but not Cash.
Right.
But that's a cool name. But it's just, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unbelievable what they were going to look like. But the Revival, now they're known as the Revolt. They released a new hype video. And,
it was the Revolt, yeah.
It's pretty cool. Fear the Revolt. The video was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Do you have any rumors?
No.
All right, then we're moving on. Trivia time.
I saw this, and because of all the different brands and all the different matches last year, I want you to tell me which of these announcers did not call a match at last year's Money in the Bank. Are you ready? I got a couple of these, so look at these here.
All right.
Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Renee Young, Jerry Lawler, Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, Vic Joseph, Nigel McGuinness, Aiden English.
What do you want me to do?
Pick the one that didn't call any matches.
There's only one?
Yeah. The rest of them called matches.
At Money in the Bank? All right, well, it's too many names. You gotta say that again.
Cole, Graves,
No,
Young.
Hold on. Cole, Graves.
Young.
Renee Young.
Tom Phillips.
Jerry Lawler.
Byron Saxton. Vic Joseph.
Yeah.
Nigel McGuinness. Aiden English.
So Nigel, Joseph, and English were doing 205 Live, so they probably did the Cruiserweight match, so it's not one of them, right?
Correct.
And then, okay, so it's not one of them. Then we have Cole, Graves. I'm sure they were there. Then what? Tom Phillips?
Renee Young.
Young.
Tom Phillips, Jerry Lawler, Byron Saxton. I like how you're eliminating these. You're doing really well.
I'm going to say Byron.
It was Jerry Lawler. Byron and Tom SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, Jerry didn't come back until October.
Yeah. That's just some really weird stuff about this this Money in the Bank. Let's see. The matches.
Seth and AJ for the title. That was really good.
That was a great match. Let's see. Who did Becky beat to retain?
Lacey Evans.
Because she had a fight. I'm sorry. She had to do 2 titles that night. So she
lost
Lacey
to
Evans
Charlotte, right?
And lost to Charlotte.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, of course, who won the women's Money in the Bank?
Oh God.
And later cashed in on Charlotte.
Oh. I forgot.
Bailey.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't very memorable.
Yeah. And then here are the participants in the men's Money in the Bank: Ali, Andrade, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Randy Orton, and Ricochet. Who won?
The men's Money in the Bank. Wait, say that again?
Ali,
yeah,
Andrade, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Randy Orton, and Ricochet were in Money in the Bank. Who won?
What? What? How do I not remember this? It has to be Orton.
It is not.
Wait. Hold on a minute.
This is so dumb.
Wait, what?
There's a reason you're not.
Oh, that's of course. Brock Lesnar.
I could just come out. I'm not even in the match. Climb the ladder and grab it.
Remember, I won the pay.
I should have come out of the crowd and grabbed the freaking.
Remember, I won the pay-per-view prediction championship
because you said Brock. Yeah,
because
I
put Brock as a special thing. I won because of that. That's right. It saved me.
That's crazy. What a weird pay-per-view.
It's like none of them won.
None of them won. That is correct.
Which one of these guys won? None of them.
None of them.
Oh, that's funny. All right, on to some fan questions submitted through patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Nice.
Josh Egan, fantasy book and name the members of a WWE/NXT versus AEW 5-on-5 elimination match. We've done this before, but it's been a while. Let's try to do it again. So AEW would have to have Jericho and Moxley.
Yeah.
Those are 1 and 2. Who else in AEW? Matt Hardy?
Yeah.
Adam.
You think Hardy?
Hangman Adam Page?
Jericho, Mox. Hangman. I'll take him.
Yeah.
So you're not going, Cody, right?
Of course, yeah, Cody.
I need a fifth. MJF.
And there you go. Yeah. Definitely was not going to say Omega.
Versus,
Fuck that guy.
we can get anybody from WWE Universe?
Yeah. AJ Styles.
AJ, Seth.
Kevin Owens.
We're just naming our favorites. Shawn
Sure.
Michaels.
Well, I mean, why not?
Let's
You
see.
put McIntyre in there.
Sure, Drew. Absolutely.
And then one more.
2 more. If what are we doing? 5-on-5? 1 more.
Yeah. I mean, if you put Brock, that's a guarantee win. That's a guarantee win, though, as well. That's not
Is
fair.
it, though? Like, he'll just, leave or something,
Will Goldberg join AEW? Because then they would win.
This is the fantasy
Beat
booking.
Well, yeah. I wouldn't do the Fiend or Brock because those are...
Brock, if you can get him, sure.
Yeah, but that's just... Then it's over. Then you don't
He's
even
not.
need the
He's
match.
lost. He's lost recently. He lost his last match.
Yeah, to McIntyre. You think he's going to lose to...
It's a fantasy booking. That would be hilarious seeing him waiting in a Survivor Series type of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It'd be interesting.
All right. Bobby Soydam, is it just me or is it really obvious Aleister Black is winning Money in the Bank?
So far, that's my pick. I got to see who else comes out of SmackDown.
Who the fuck you going to pick? Apollo Crews?
Well, Daniel Bryan would be another popular.
He's won it before.
But yeah, he doesn't need it.
Jake Baker.
He's just not over enough yet, Aleister Black. He's doing a lot of the I don't lose
Again,
thing.
winning Money in the Bank, it just doesn't work unless you're getting revenge like Dean Ambrose.
Right.
Unless you're going to fuck someone. It worked for CM Punk because CM Punk was brand new pretty much there and he won it and it was he's the new up and comer, but Aleister Black's character just doesn't fit.
No.
For me, at least.
Right.
Jake Baker, Pushfire Barry, Nia almost killing her opponents, Ronda shortening Alexa's career, Kona Reeves as NXT champion.
Why are we pushing people almost dying?
Because he wants us to push Kona Reeves as NXT. She's fucking with us. Don't you get it?
Yeah.
I guess
Pass.
Kona Reeves as NXT champion.
Right. Screw it.
Justin Stewart, if during Money in the Bank match no one crashes through a door and interrupts a meeting that Vince Puppet is having, is it even worth it?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Now I'm going to be pissed if it doesn't happen. Because, I was like, someone will crash and Vince is having a meeting, but no, it has to be Puppet Vince. That'd be great.
Who said that?
Justin Stewart.
Good job, Justin.
Yeah. Matthew Carlini, the sexual tension between Zelina and Drew is undeniable. Sorry, Alistair and Andrew.
I don't disagree. That'd be a funny little swerve.
Yeah. That's a babyface thing to do. El Idolo, happy 420. Who would you rather smoke a joint with? The Broserweights, Godfather and a couple of hoes, or RVD and his 2 girlfriends? I guess I'm the Godfather and the hoes.
RVD's girlfriends.
Yeah.
Smoking?
Sitting
in the hot tub with them?
No. Yeah, but they're going to fuck him. You're just going to
Godfather's
watch.
Hoes? I mean,
Lita was a Godfather hoe.
I mean, kind of. You're not guaranteed Lita. Did it say you're guaranteed Lita?
I just wrote it in.
Well, you've made it too good.
Just for a chance at Lita?
Yeah.
RVD's girlfriends,
They're good.
No. They have fake boobs, fake asses.
When is fake boobs a bad thing?
The fake asses are gross. They really are. Fake asses. Ugh.
Fake asses, agreed. Fake boobs, no.
No, not giant fucking basketballs. That's what his girlfriends have. Giant basketball tits.
Giant basketball titties.
I'm pushing the...
Look at them. That's not bad. Them? I'd take them. Sure, I'll take them. Look,
You'll take anyone.
Look, they're eating weird cupcakes on each other.
Yeah, any girls doing that would look hot.
Okay, come on. What about this?
Okay, I have to see better. It's a picture. I mean, it's a picture. Yeah,
okay,
sure.
but he's spraying
She has a
whipped
pretty
cream.
face. She does not have a pretty face.
No, but her body's amazing.
No, look at that giant fake ass.
What weird Godfather hoe you gonna? Some nasty crack hoe.
Yeah,
All right, agree to disagree. Moving on.
You're gonna watch them fuck RVD.
What? You're gonna watch the Godfather fuck then?
No, Godfather always gives away his hose. Remember in the matches? Hey, you face me, or I give you these hose and you forfeit.
Instead of everybody has a price,
I'll
everybody
take the hose.
Everybody has a hoe, right?
Yeah.
Guys used to take the hose. I think Val Venus went like, no, I'm taking these hose.
I think he won a title by giving Venus the hose.
He did?
Yeah. Something like that. There was a few times where the guys forfeit. Yeah. Joey Montez, is there any movies? What? Yeah. Okay. Butts.
Sorry.
I like it.
Now this for. I like it.
Joey Montez, are there any movies that you loved as a kid, but as an adult, it's bad, but you still enjoy? I still love Angels in the Outfield, and I still think it's a legit good movie.
That's a good one.
But I don't think it's bad. I think it's legit good.
But like, would anybody say that like Goonies isn't good? I'm trying to think of a movie that I loved as a kid that people would say is bad.
You
now.
probably loved, well, you weren't that young, but No Holds Barred. You were a teenager.
Loved it. Fucking loved it.
I got a good one.
Yeah.
Face Off. It was like my favorite movie as a kid.
Of course.
I still like it, but for the opposite reasons.
Really?
Yes.
I still think it's a great movie.
Watch it again. When's the last time you watched it?
Recently, we did a recap recently, didn't we?
What? We did not recap Face Off.
Oh, we should have. Maybe you and I did, just talking.
I think Con Air's a lot better now.
I watch, when Face Off is on TV, I leave it on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
'Cause it's
they're
over the
both
top. Yeah, I guess.
overacting like insane.
Yeah.
Just insane, and the action is so over the top. No, I still like it, but I like it like how I like Fast and Furious.
Right.
You know? Jonathan Loreno, is Gronk going to show up to the games with the 24/7 championship? Yeah, he should. Oh, Andy Piccone says they should just get rid of the 24/7, just write it off. Pretend like it never existed since Gronk has it.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, I hate Nia Jacks. Do you think Tamina is getting this random ass push because of the Dark Side of the Ring doc that just aired? No. I think it's because Bailey's beaten everyone on SmackDown except for Sasha.
Why would they push someone that's associated with that?
Yeah, well,
no.
Again, it's not her fault, but like,
it is her fault. I've heard that. I've heard that.
Did you watch that one? Jimmy Snuka one?
So
Guy was a piece. What a piece of shit.
I did watch the last Saul of the season.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Great.
Oh my god.
No, Jimmy Snuka was a total piece of shit, and the fucking cops were corrupt as fuck.
Really?
Oh my god. They interviewed the fucking chief of police on the show, and he was clearly just lying through his teeth. He was an idiot, a fucking idiot. And yeah, Snuka was.
Why would he take the interview? Jesus.
Seriously. But yeah, Snuka's a piece of shit.
Any other questions?
Dashing Dan, Pushfire Barry, Sasha's skin-tight blue avatar bodysuit from a few weeks ago.
Okay, push.
Mandy's tight red hot pants.
Push.
And then Kyrie spanking herself.
Yeah, push.
Ladder. Yeah.
I'm just going to go triple push.
All right. Carlos Ramirez, does Zelina Vega only have sex with guys whose name starts with the letter A? Maybe Andrew has a shot. That's true, because first she was with Austin Theory. Now she's with Aleister Black. But see, those are their wrestling.
She was with Theory before?
Not Austin Theory. Did I say Theory?
You did?
I meant Austin Aries.
Oh, Austin Aries, right.
Yeah, she was engaged to him.
Right.
But those are their wrestler names. My wrestler name is not Andrew, but it is now.
Your wrestling name is Andrew Taker.
Well, all right, I guess it's Andrew Taker again.
Austin Aries.
Yeah.
Aleister Black.
Yeah.
The next person is AC.
Yeah.
ABC.
Okay.
So once she gets through the gamut, once she gets to AP, you need
I'm
to
P.
reach out.
It's like this.
Reach out. Sloppy 20s.
Yeah, that's like oh my God. I'll take it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Alexander Pepper with the highways empty and both Edge, Orton and Gargano Ciampa, including fights on semi-trucks. Who do you book in a King of the Road match on top of a moving flatbed? Just all four of them. Sure.
Yeah.
Pinchy, if you could replace Josh with one of the three, who would you pick? Elton John, Lady Gaga, or Nia Jax?
Josh, like this, the Josh.
Yeah.
Like
Let's do a F, Marry, Kill on that one. F, Marry, Kill, Lady Gaga, Elton John, Nia Jax. So
F.
Kill Nia Jax,
right.
marry Lady Gaga, fuck Elton John. Yeah.
It's once. I was gonna say marry Elton John. He's rich as fuck. Fuck
That's
Lady
true.
Gaga.
Yeah.
You might have to fuck him.
Marry Elton John.
Maybe just play with you a little bit. You can get through it.
God.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. I don't know why he said Elton John, though. Michael Benson, what do Shawn Michaels and Macho Man think about the upcoming Money in the Bank pay-per-view being at on the top of Titan Tower?
Who is it again? Who and who?
You're Macho Man, obviously. Shawn Michaels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do they think?
Well, I think it's a very interesting match. I hereby challenge The Undertaker to a match on top of Titan Tower because I'm pretty sure if someone's going to fall off first, it's going to be him.
Oh, yeah. You know, if you keep going all the way to the top of the tower, you'll get really close to me, because I'm in heaven right now, yeah. If you've seen the documentary, you know I was a bit of a jerk. But I've gotten very nicer since then. Let me ask you a question, Shawn Michaels.
Okay, Macho Man.
Do you think Stephanie will be in that building?
I would imagine so. I don't know why you care about that.
Oh, yeah. I think you do know.
Hey, Macho Man, she's not 16 anymore.
The cream from my balls will rise to the top.
Did you watch that one?
Yes.
The Macho Elizabeth?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
Very sad ending.
Scott Hall is fucking hilarious.
He's great.
When did you watch it a while back?
No, like recently.
He says he talks about like how they met or whatever, and like apparently Elizabeth told Randy like, oh, you have pretty eyes, and then he goes, you should see him from this side, and then Scott Hall's like, I told Elizabeth like, wow, that's the thing that reeled you in, and then he goes, I don't know, if I was a chick, I'd have banged Randy.
Right. I thought it was cool as fuck or something like that. Yeah,
I thought I would have banged Randy.
I would have banged Randy.
If I was a chick, I would have banged Randy. I thought he was cool as hell.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was
He's
hilarious.
great. He's so good. I'm surprised he's like the only guy still kind of associated with WWE that's doing these.
Is he though? Is he associated?
I mean, he shows up every time they have something to celebrate.
Every NWO reunion.
Right. There's been like 6 in the last 2 years. Raw 25, Raw 2000. There's the
that's true.
Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame. He should have been talking on stage a month ago or 2 weeks ago.
Sure.
All
right, well, that is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. And join our Patreon, patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling, for all the great pay-per-view recaps, movie recaps.
All of them.
All that good stuff. The brackets
You have
and
so
everything.
much time right now.
Yeah.
Listen and watch it.
Yeah, for sure. And thank you to everyone who watched us live on Hot Mic tonight. And maybe we'll do this again.
A lot of likes. A lot of people joined. We appreciate that. So
stay tuned. Maybe next time we'll be flipping tires, because that gets ratings.
Yeah.
You know? All right. See you guys.
God.
Sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every served most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo, push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacey Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong